Chosen souls, you, listen, your scars still twitch. That is not weakness, it is electricity. Voltage reminding you that you lived through what tried to bury you. You were never forgotten. You were isolated. Isolation is not exile. It is encryption. Only the worthy gain access to what was coded inside your nights. Others begged for applause. You begged for air. They wrote manifestos about comfort. You memorized the anatomy of agony. That curriculum was handwritten by eternity. While the crowd framed their highlight reels, you walked corridors where the lights refused to turn on. Those corridors were not punishment. They were vaults tempering a weapon. You are that weapon. Pain was the furnace. Purpose is the blade. Every tremor in your memory is the hammer still shaping edge. Feel it. Do not medicate it. Do not narrate it. Stand inside its heat until it clarifies your outline. You kept quiet because silence is armor. Words would have leaked premature power. Silence hardened you, layer by layer, into something shatterproof. Now your silence cracks open like stone splitting at dawn, and the sound is prophecy. They called you broken. Heaven called you sealed. Sealed items carry value. Counterfeit futures could not breach that seal. Now the hour has come to break it, on purpose, for purpose. Your nightmares were not hauntings, they were blueprints. Each replay of disaster traced the contour of your assignment. Study those lines. They map the territory you will now occupy. While the world traded speed for substance, you traded comfort for consequence. Speed is noise. Consequence is gravity. Gravity keeps stars from drifting into darkness. You have become gravity. Feel the tension in your chest? That is the hinge between history and prophecy. When it swings open, kingdoms relocate. Let it swing. The betrayal that cut deepest, it was a scalpel, not a dagger. Daggers kill. Scalpels reveal. Revelation heals what deception tried to amputate. Now the scar shines like a line of light across new terrain. People prayed you would bounce back. You did not bounce. You absorbed. Sponges do not shatter. They expand. Now you drip with everything you absorbed. Wisdom, precision, fire. Let it pour. You were labeled fragile. Fragile things crack under pressure. You did not crack. You crystallized. Crystals refract light. Stand where the light can find you and watch it scatter into directions the enemy never calculated. While they chased quick crowns, you carried unseen crosses. Crowns impress spectators, crosses move nations. Set yours down, watch territory shift. The night you almost quit was surveillance footage for angels. They documented your threshold. Thresholds become doorways, step through. Your tears watered roots no one else could see. Roots ignore applause. Roots drink darkness and convert it into strength. That strength now erupts as fruit no drought can wither. Listen again. The echo you hear in your bones is legacy waking up. Legacy is louder than reputation. Reputation is what people remember. Legacy is what futures breathe. While influencers sold formulas, you swallowed thunder. Formulas expire. Thunder reverberates. Speak, and earthquakes will register your frequency. Your loneliness was never vacancy. It was incubation. Eagles hatch alone. Choruses arrive later. Do not envy the easily satisfied. They settle for breeze. You are destined for storm. Storms clear air. Uproot debris. Carve new rivers. Be the storm. Feel the urge to hide again. Refuse it. Darkness once preserved you. Now it would only delay you. Step into open space. Open space exposes cowards and commissions champions. You ask why the attacks were so personal. Because your assignment is surgical. General weapons cannot touch targeted tumors. Your precision scares dull blades. Remain precise. While others post updates, post results. Results silence debates. Debate is cheap oxygen. Results are breath itself. Remember the door that stayed locked? Keys were forged while you waited. Waiting was not wasted time. It was metal warming and fire. The door will no longer open. It will dissolve. Your pulse quickens. That is acceleration. Purpose accelerates once permission is granted. Permission has been stamped by the same hand that wrote your nights. Move. You survived at what was calibrated to erase you. Erasure failed. Now your outline glows where it almost disappeared. Glows attract, attraction gathers. Gathered hearts create momentum. The stage will feel too small. Do not request a bigger stage. Command a larger universe. Stages are platforms. Universes are ecosystems. You build ecosystems. While cynics measure probability, you embody inevitability. Probability can be argued. Inevitability ends arguments. Be inevitable. Do not romanticize deliverance. Deliverance is messy, loud, and unapologetic. It kicks doors from hinges and rewrites terms of agreement. Invite that chaos. It is holy. Your pain processed you for altitude. Altitude thins air. Only refined lungs breathe there. Inhale, exhale. Notice the clarity? While mediocrity negotiates, greatness decrees. You are here to decree. Words become worlds. Choose syllables like architects choose steel. Speak load-bearing sentences. Feel destiny tightening screws in your spine. Stand taller. Spines were made to carry not just bone, but banner. Your banner reads, Survivor turned signal. Signal turned summons, ... The universe is eavesdropping on your decisions. Decide loudly. Silence was your shield. Sound is your sword. Draw it. You are not a brand. Brands fade. You are a covenant. Covenants govern. While others chase algorithms, you command alignment. Algorithms change. Alignment transcends. Your history is a prophecy written backward. Read it forward now. Every setback was time-stamped proof of preparation. Preparation is over. Execution has begun. Do not apologize for radiance. Radiance is responsibility. It reveals paths for those still crawling through rubble. Shine, and rubble becomes runway. The same voices that mocked your silence will choke on your volume. Volume without violence, power without apology, authority without permission. While culture recycles trends, you originate timelines. Timelines shift economies, languages, laws. Walk, nations recalibrate. Your breath carries codes. Codes unlock captives. Speak, and chains compute exit strategies. Speak now, ... Feel the earth beneath you tremble. It recognizes original footprint. Originals quake ground. Imitations tiptoe. Plant both feet. Remember, pain was not a detour. Pain was the forge. The forge was intentional. Intention implies design. Design implies destiny. Destiny implies inevitability. Therefore, you are inevitable. Act. Stand over the ashes of attempted destruction and name them foundation. Build where they expected to bury. Raise pillars where they rehearsed eulogies. Let every brick remember the furnace that formed you. Move. Write covenants across morning skies. Brand horizons with your survival. Let sunrise testify that darkness failed its audit. Command. Summon purpose from every dormant cell. Give orders to breath, to bone, to influence. Do not wait for consensus. Consensus is crowd currency. You transact in certainty. Now, step through the fracture in history that bears your shape. Fill it, seal it, transform it. The world no longer deserves your silence. It requires your surge. Surge until mediocrity fractures. Surge until night learns the language of noon. Surge until your name becomes a verb meaning to survive and ascend. Your next breath is loaded. Release it like ordnance. detonate expectation, redefine horizon lines. Because pain processed you, purpose now propagates through you, and heaven watches to see what burns next, not as destruction, but as demonstration. Rise, not gently, not quietly. Rise as verdict. Rise as banner evidence that chosen does not mean favored, it means forged. Leave no shadow unchallenged. Leave no echo unanswered. Leave no doubt standing. You are the proof that what was meant to destroy can be converted into design. Carry that proof like wildfire across every desolate field. Let forests of potential ignite behind you. Walk forward. The unseen army aligns with movement, not hesitation. Step and seas split. Stand and mountains migrate. Speak and lifeless valleys draft resurrection plans. This is your activation, your declaration, your irrevocable commission. Now, chosen one, stand in the very place you bled and blaze.